Hey guys, Luke here. Got another whiskey review for you today. Today's whiskey is the Karuizawa 13-year-old whiskey. This I got at a local shop, K&L Wines. This is cask number 869. It's bottled at 57.7%, and there were 500 bottles made from this cask. So pretty big cask, I think. And it's a very interesting whiskey to taste. So color-wise, it's amber plus 4.5. It's very dark whiskey. The darkest whiskey I've ever tasted, for sure. But there's an issue. The nose at 57.7% is not that hot. It's actually quite nice. But the taste is very strong. So, I tried adding water to reduce the alcohol strength to a tasteable strength, but that actually destroys the character of the whiskey. So what I found is that I'll add like maybe a teaspoon of water, and then let it sit for a long time, 30 minutes, an hour, and to let the alcohol settle down and then taste it. So that's what I've done here. I prepared a glass. This has been sitting for about 40 minutes with a little bit of water in it. And I'm going to nose and taste this one. So, on the nose. Definitely a sherried whiskey. But the sherry character is delicate. It's a lot more delicate than... It's very sherry forward, but it's very delicate sherry. It's hard to explain. That's the best way I've found to explain it. It's not a bomb like Aberlour or Abernathy or Macallan. It's there. You definitely notice it, but it's just kind of gentle, and it almost feels like it's allowing me to smell the other characteristics of the whiskey. So I'm getting like a molasses cake kind of thing. It smells like sugar that was taken just right before it was about to be burnt. There's a dried leaves note, almost like a moss actually as well, like a green moss on trees in the forest. Kind of a stone flint thing there. The sherry character is like raisins, figs, dried cherries, and then past that it's got this nice kind of honey candy sweetness. And with the mellowness, as it's had a chance to mellow out sitting in this glass, you get this nice floral note, and you get kind of a lemon soda note as well. And I'm also getting a mustard spice, like ground mustard. So taste. Sherry forward for sure. That's the first thing you notice. The mouthfeel is thick, but not really oily. Just kind of heavy in the mouth. It's got a very interesting sour note, like a tart red wine. So it's kind of a rich, sweet, brown sugary sherry thing, and then this tart red wine sour note going on. That's interesting. Reminds me a bit of a sour beer, actually, like a grape-based beer. Finish-wise, woody for sure. Perhaps a bit woody, a bit over woody. Stewed tea, but not really too bitter. And then this sweet burnt orange kind of thing. Kind of tying in with the nose, that almost burnt sugar notes comes back in the finish. Okay, interesting. My rating for this, 86 out of 100. It's not stellar, but it is certainly interesting, and I have really enjoyed tasting it. It's difficult. If I had not, if you don't spend the time with it, if I hadn't spent the time with it, I probably would have rated it something like an 82, because it's really hard to figure out how to actually taste this, because the alcohol is too strong for the taste. You add water, it destroys it, and then it's not very good. So just take your time. That's how it is with really tricky whiskeys. So yeah, I've had to let it sit open, and that's really solved it for me. So like I said, Karuizawa. This is a 13-year-old Karuizawa, cask number 869 from Cano Wines, 86 out of 100. A good whiskey, and yeah, very interesting to taste. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye bye.